So, welcome to 1957 BSA Dandy number 5. As you can see, it's a complete assortment of stuff. But first of all, and get this out of the way, for Princess Jeff, who made this fantastic seat. Thank you so much. Notice how he's welded a base on there, made the original ring, and welded it and riveted on here. Although one of his rivets appears to have fallen out here. Jeff, thank you very much. I'll have to glue that one in place now. Beautiful seat. Came from a passenger seat off a Suzuki Marauder. So thank you, Jeff. I really appreciate you doing that. So also to Jeff, thanks very much for taking the engine apart and getting the engine split. I took it off myself. This is the ignition coils and electronics. Notice the points. This little blue screw, when you turn it, it turns the points closer towards this rotor, which, if you can see, has a slight increase in thickness at one point, which is about here. So what you do is you set it so that as you're spinning it backwards, the points open at that point, and they're just open. So you set that with a battery and a light bulb, and then we spin it backwards, put a new, as you can see, this is a completely wrecked spark plug lead, which I'll replace. It screws in to a little hole in the bottom here, right down there where my thumb is. Little hole in there with a little screw in there. It screws right into there. And then basically, once this is all cleaned, it's ready to go. I don't think I need to take the arm off, what they call the conrod, because right here on this side is a little grease nipple, which I think greases the main bearing, which is stuck inside of here, which I don't really want to take out. So what we'll do is we'll clean all this up. Actually, it might be a good idea to take the bearing out, but I'm not really quite sure how. Jeff, I may need your help in taking this thing off, so we can take this off and then take the flywheel off. So I may call upon Jeff again, who's been absolutely fantastic. And this is the other side of the barrel, which looks fairly smooth and clean, but a lot of carbon in there, probably from a lot of oil. So that's where we are right now, taking it step by step. Thanks for the seat. Thanks for the rivet that fell out, Jeff. Just want to mention that. Beautiful. But the seat is absolutely fantastic, and it's going to look great when it's on. That'll be how it looks from right to left is the front to the back. Be very comfortable. There's the rivet. That's fallen out. Doesn't really matter. All the screws and nuts and bolts are in there. That'll all be for the electronic part of the engine, so I'm keeping it organized. That's the tiny little piston in here, or is a tiny little spring. And we'll take the piston off and the gudgeon pin, which is inside here, and then Jeff will remove this. Now, for Cassandra, who was curious, we haven't killed Pearl. She's right here. Say hello, Pearl. Yeah, and also for Alex, who had a lot of questions about commercials and ads. I did get a new magazine sent all the way from England, which... Pardon my beautiful camera shooting ability. Features an article on the BSA Dandy, which is basically a massive pile of bullshit. It's a tiny article. As you can see, I'm struggling to find it. Straight out of the line. And the quote is, "Braking power is exceptional for a small machine. A silencer of large capacity reduces exhaust tone to a pleasant buzz." And look at that. That's how I aim to dress when I'm on the BSA Dandy. Looking at the commercials, which I'll print off, is Alex. This is the helmet I want. The Corker. Unshatterable. The shell of the Corker is now made of a continuous filament, heavy gauge nylon. Cork, of course. Scientifically improved to be the finest of all shock-absorbed materials over the widest range of impact severity. The new Corker. So what we're looking for is the new Corker, not the old one, and hopefully I can get it for 62 and 6. So we've got an engine apart, looking to take this off, which I think screws off, Maybe it pulls off, I don't know. I'll have to ask Jeff. And Jeff, if you're probably watching this, you might be impressed that I've kept everything on here. Again, Jeff, I just want to point out this rivet seems to have fallen out. I'm not really quite sure how, but anyway, thanks very much. There's the barrel split in half. The aim today is very simple, just to clean all of this with a soft copper brush, get all of this off, use brake fluid and cleaner to clean every single part of this. Take the Dremel tool, and the Dremel tool, which will allow me to polish up the outsides. We'll clean everything off on here, everything off in here, then we'll aim to get this off so that we can attack the main bearing. I think this woodruff key, which is here, which Jeff tried to get out, has to come out to allow this to come off, which might then allow us to see the main bearing, but I'm not quite sure, and I may have to go back to Jeff's house, who is such a kind man who helps me out with this. So anyway, that is BSA Dandy number 5. Also made on the day when Newcastle went to Brentford and won 2-0. Get in the tune. Take care, everybody. I'll be posting it tomorrow. And Jeff, if you're looking, I'm going to claim a warranty on the seat, please. Thanks very much. Take care. Love you all.